Welcome to Overdrive AF, the official podcast of Overdrive Fitness. My name is My name is Teddy Gerzon, and I'm joined by Gina Marie Gerzon.
I can speak normally, like some people.
Yeah.
Too much
I'm
sugar.
thinking ahead.
Too
yeah.
early. That's what happened.
I shouldn't have had that crumb cake.
Or that second cup of coffee. I don't know.
And as always with us, our special teams coordinator, Destroyer.
What's up?
And we have a special guest today, Jimmy English.
What up, guys?
Said it with an Asian accent because he's a big fan of Tokyo Drift. So, yeah, it's a beautiful 73-degree day Saturday in New York.
Bay doors are up, open.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. The only thing that sucks is the allergies, so a lot of people have been, I guess, figuratively dying, not literally. Too early for that joke?
We've had a lot of sneezers, yeah.
Yeah, actual allergies, not COVID. So, yeah, no, it's, at least it's beautiful, though.
It's a
so there's
beautiful
that.
day. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend.
Yeah.
So.
Have to get my car washed every day, but whatever. Gotta look fresh. So yeah, today, we're here to actually, one thing that we've been doing for several years now, even dating back to our first location, was we always had interns, right? Whether it be through a school year or a summer internship. And Jimmy was one of our interns this past semester, one of the 4. All right. Jimmy is a student athlete from Stack, where I also work. But since Stack was in lockdown, like how many times did the kids quarantine this year?
Ooh.
Like a dozen at least.
Yeah, at least per team maybe.
So that put a damper on your internship over there.
Yeah.
So luckily we were able to take you in over here so you can get your hours in. But yeah, I feel like we trained almost no teams. I feel like I was there like 6 times this semester.
Yeah. Yeah, it was rough.
But yeah, so like what would you say, well, did you enjoy your experience, first of all? I should even ask
yeah.
that.
Most definitely. Awesome. No, yeah, it was awesome, learned a lot. Pretty much anything from exercise type to like programming, like enhance my like knowledge of like the basic exercise principles, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting from that human interaction. So that was just cool experience in itself.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And remember, we want everybody to know too that Jimmy and all the interns came from Stack's very first exercise science program. That right? This is their first year putting it together, correct?
It's a new program,
Yeah,
and
new
you're the
program
second class to graduate.
Oh, the
I think
second
we're
class.
like second class graduates.
Oh, okay. Well, so it's still new.
Still,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
very, very fresh yet. Things are changing
And,
as they go.
Yeah, and they did a great job considering of all the craziness that's been going on this past year, right? And all the restrictions that they've had,
Yeah.
right? Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it was definitely a cool experience here. Would have liked to get more hours in at Stack with the teams.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, no, like I was just like grateful to be here and get hours in here and have a good time. It's cool.
Just working, you get to see how to work with different types of people, different issues, different mobility issues, strength issues, like where are the issues coming from, and ages, and just being able to learn how to interact with people too, and even just the small talk makes such a difference. Sometimes this is the only time that people actually get to get away from their lives. So
I love the wide variety of people that came in here. You know what I mean? It was like anywhere from like you had 8-year-old kids all the way up to like athletes in college.
Absolutely.
And older adults and everything. So it's like switching like that. So it was cool.
And mind you too, Jimmy's a 2-sport athlete, so they're working on getting all their hours in and playing football and running track. So that in of itself is demanding.
Yeah.
Right? So we got to give props to Jimmy and athletes like that too. So It's a job in and of itself.
Which one? All right, we're back now.
Testing. Syphilis.
Did you pick that up, Desi?
It's all good.
All right. enough bass in that. Set it from the diaphragm. So yeah. Let's see. Where should we pick up? But yeah, definitely a challenging semester as far as trying to get more experience in coaching athletes in a large group, let alone a specific team. But I think you had enough of a taste of both to see there's a pretty big difference between training, even specifically athletes in the private sector compared to the public sector.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And public sector meaning, it doesn't matter if it's public or private school. Public sector meaning like in a school setting with student athletes, like at the school, compared to when people walk through our doors. Right. So I mean, that'll help you decide what you want to do going forward.
Yeah.
And we got great feedback from our members about the interns too. They loved having them here, and they really enjoyed it. They thought they did a great job. I know they wrote some really nice comments on the post when we posted about everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, they said they were going to miss you guys, and they don't know that you guys will be coming back. So it'll be a nice surprise for them.
Yeah.
So.
At least they know that they'll always have tight abdominums.
Yes, right, exactly. You never can get enough of that.
So it's literally like a reality show in here. That's what you've learned.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It's
Wouldn't want anything else though, you know. Like
what?
You gotta keep it moving. That's,
Yeah.
why would you want anything else?
Yeah, fuck normal, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
you have fun. Like, you know, there's not a day that
Yeah.
we didn't laugh or we don't laugh. We bust everybody's chops, and the day goes by faster, like that way. Don't you think?
Yeah, there's always an equal opportunity for everybody to get roasted.
Yeah, everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
No one's off limits.
No.
If
Even
Jesus
us.
walked in
Even
here,
us.
I'd be like, I'd point to his feet and be like, "What are those?" Loser. Look at those millennial old fucking sandals.
Oh God.
So, yeah, Austin. No, it was definitely great having you here. You know, very helpful, especially you guys were very helpful with the technology aspect of everything. So when it came to testing the athletes, like we test all our athletes almost daily in here on different things, just to see like you know where their stress levels are at, you know where they're making improvements. That helps us dictate the programming. So whether someone may need more strength training, or maybe we need to progress them more into speed strength, or even like strength endurance, right? Depending on their sport. So, you know, Jimmy, along with the other interns, were also very helpful with like setting up the free lap, measuring vertical jumps, and then just taking everybody through their workouts. Yeah, no, it was definitely a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
It was also nice to have, because like I really don't get to employ that level of programming that you had when you were training, unless the college athletes are home.
Gotcha.
So at least I got to take someone through the triphasic through that. That was pretty dope. Also, fuck Jimmy for beating my 10-yard fly time. Yes, so
Can't help it, sorry.
it's funny because one of our members actually asked if you were like a Julian Edelman. Racist. But
He's retired. I don't have a favorite wide
Yeah.
receiver in the NFL anymore, you know.
he'll be in Tampa soon.
Yeah, he probably next year.
Yeah. Did you hear what Gronk said?
No, what do you say?
Someone asked him like, "What are the chances that Julian Edelman will wind up in Tampa or come out of retirement?" And Gronk was like, 69% chance.
Of course. Why would he say anything else?
I was like,
Why would
nice.
he say anything else?
But yeah, not only did Jimmy run track and play football, but he was wide receiver, and you played DB too, right?
Yeah, they would throw me in on some packages and stuff.
And return.
Yeah, returner, yeah.
And then he also was a sprinter, so then learned to throw javelin this year. So yes, very very fast
What
switch.
can't he do?
Don't let the lack of melanin fool you. He's very athletic.
Just wait for summertime, all right? You know what I mean?
Hey, well,
Tan it up.
that's it.
That's the
Jacked
goal.
and tan.
Gotta get the bronze.
So what are the plans going forward now?
So next week, next Tuesday, is it next Tuesday or Wednesday? I got my CSCS test, so I'm gonna take
Awesome.
Nice.
that. And then
I hope it's next Wednesday. Next Tuesday you graduate.
yeah. Oh wait, yep.
Uh,
No, 2 Wednesdays. Wait, no, this Tuesday I graduate. Or wait, 2 Tuesdays. Whatever the 24th or 25th is.
Oh yeah, that's the following.
Yeah, the following
Wednesday.
week. Yeah, I made sure that it was
That Monday?
Monday,
not
Tuesday. Yes.
on my graduation date. Yeah, no, and then right now I'm taking a year before I go back to grad school, which is what I eventually want to do. And then, we'll see where it goes.
Nice.
Going with the flow.
We have had plenty of deep conversations between 7 and 8 a.m.
Yes. Yep.
trying to give some, dive a little deeper as to where you want to go next, right? Like, so
Oh, yeah.
we've had some, before you know it, it's time for the next class. I'm like, you need to go home and eat. You need to get to class.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just get you jacked and super fast this summer. then.
I'm down.
All
I'm
right.
down. Why not?
It's not like we have to get you in shape for camp.
Right. No, exactly. Yeah, don't got to worry about that no more.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so let's also get an update from Destroyer, our weekly update. How many jump shots did you throw up this week? How many miles did you cover?
Fair amount of jump shots, actually.
Nice.
And I finally got back out there. I finally won a couple games of horse in a row.
Nice.
Really showed him up. And 34 miles this week.
Wow.
There was a
Walter
10-miler
Payton.
thrown in there. I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 10-mile one came in clutch at the end of the week.
Wow.
Feel good about it. New running shoes. I had to break them in. So
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. Okay.
It was a good week. It was a good week for it, too. Nice out every day.
What kind of running shoes did you get?
I forget the brand. Because, everything it takes, I try to be cost effective.
It was like
Everything-
Hoka, that new brand?
No. It was... I looked it up. They were good for, sensitive knees, sensitive ankles.
Yeah, yeah.
which is what
Okay.
I need.
No, I'm curious because I just run. I don't really know because I'm like, oh, a shoe's not going to make me any better of a runner
I
because
had to
I'm
look
that
into
bad.
It was a brand I've never seen and clearly not one that's sticking with me. But all the Adidas stuff, which is what I normally go for, was $150.
Dude, everything is so expensive
I'm
now.
Oh my God.
I'm not really killing it like that right now. So,
And you don't need.
so I went for
That's-
the $80 ones that are good for your knees, which
It's-
is what I need, and they've been working
perfect.
really well.
I'm
so,
sure there'll be another sale in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
You do marathons?
I'm trying to do a half marathon pretty soon. That's kind of the goal with all this. I don't know if I
Nice.
could jump right into a full one.
Yeah.
But,
That's a good goal to have.
yeah.
Would anybody be running it with you?
I think I could maybe convince some of my family to run it with me. I know
That'd be
that,
awesome.
I know that Neve, the sister-in-law, is now getting back into running,
That's great.
and Shay is back on the bike, so maybe we can work something out there.
That's awesome.
Aiden hates running though. You
Yeah.
figured that out recently.
Nice.
Well, he's obviously jelly because
Yeah,
he's coming back in. He's been probably side-eyeing you a little bit at home.
Who can blame him, honestly.
Like I texted him, we'll never stop saying hashtag fuck Aiden.
On the podcast.
Yes. I got that in for today's episode, so we can move forward now. I ran a cumulative 1.25 miles this week compared to your 34. So, and I also did get a lot of jump shots up.
Yeah, he's been taking full advantage of the basketball
We're
hoop
gonna have
outside.
to do our game of pig pretty soon.
Ox.
Yeah.
It's a faster game.
Yeah.
Hawks.
Or organize that 2v2 tournament.
Yes.
Or 3-on-3 or whatever it was.
We'll reenact the entire White Man Can't Jump movie.
The Overdrive Studios remake.
Yeah. What's up with the Chinatown Sydney Dean? Anyway,
Oh
awesome. Your Nets?
They're back, baby.
Yes.
scary hours. It's good.
I was talking to another Net fan in here. I was like, dude, what are you worried about? I'm like,
Nothing.
playoff basketball is the real basketball.
Stay.
Regular season basketball sucks.
KD, Kyrie, and James Harden are playing today. It's gonna be a beautiful thing.
What time is that, dude?
I think it starts in the afternoon, maybe like 3 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an early one.
Guess we better wrap this up soon then. But speaking of, going long runs, getting a lot of vitamin D, a lot of sunlight.
Yeah.
That's what we want to talk about today, right?
Yeah. Vitamin D, or did you want to?
Vitamin D.
Okay.
About what?
I thought you wanted to talk about getting outside outdoors now.
Oh yeah, that too.
All the more reason.
Yeah, I mean, like, I thought that was all under the same thing, but no, definitely. What's up?
They go hand in hand.
Oh yeah, I thought you were saying something. We had like audio technical difficulties, or something.
No.
No, I mean, now more than ever, especially the year that we just had, you need to take advantage of getting outside.
Mm-hmm.
Get outside, get as much fresh air and sunlight as possible. Unless, of course, you're in New York, then you have to wear a mask 24/7. So that's what King Cuomo said. So I actually wear a mask when I take a shit.
Oh, but
But that's for
TMI. I'm glad
yeah.
we.
That's just being
I know
smart.
you love to share everything all the
Yeah.
time,
That's
but
just a life hack.
Yeah. it's for my TikToks.
well, there's so many people that are already so deficient most of the year in vitamin D because we have that lack of sun, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then just getting people outside, even for that first 10 or 20 minutes in the morning, that morning sunlight is actually so important. And vitamin D is important for our mood, the fact that we need strong bones and strong muscles. We tend to lose vitamin D as we age as well, and that's something that we normally want to get checked by the doctor anyway. So those blood levels should always be checked. It's not something that you just want to kind of pop a pill for. Vitamin D, you can get that from like egg yolks and fatty, oily fish. Obviously, fortified foods are important. A multivitamin, vitamin D helps with blood pressure regulation, cell signaling. Vitamin D and calcium work hand in hand. Because of that, we want to be able to pull that calcium up into the body and in through the bloodstream. I'm just trying to give you some good feedback here, good memory here. Just even like cell signaling, gene differentiation, and all that good stuff. Vitamin D is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna say something funny?
No. Try not to
I
burp
felt like
on
there
the
was
microphone.
a face there.
No, I was trying not to burp on the microphone.
Yeah, well, okay. And actually, they say people with darker skin tones are normally more deficient, more likely than the lighter skin tones in them. Shut up.
I wasn't gonna say
Because-
anything.
But that's in the research. So all the more reason we need to get outside. Of course, use sunscreen. Eat your vitamin D fortified foods. So get your fatty fish in. Get your fortified foods and take your multivitamin if you need to. Check with your doctor and get your blood taken. If you're feeling like you're a little under, muscle weakness, mood issues, things like that. We tend to lose strength and muscle mass as we age if we're not stressing and we're not creating that stress. So all the more reason to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I just can't stress enough that people just need to get outside. Even if it's like, bring the fucking barbell outside.
Oh my God, yeah.
Do something outside. It's too beautiful not to do anything.
I mean, we force the athletes to sprint even in the coldest of weather, so they're always getting that change, and they're always kind of being forced to adapt to the cold and the heat. And it's such an important quality, right? It takes so much time, usually that 4 to 6 week span to really adapt to the change in weather, right? And sometimes it could take longer. But for the adults, I think today was like really their first day of a true outdoor workout. The first portion of the workout was actually outside. I actually had them sprint, and we did some other things. But being outside in the sun, they loved it. The athletes are used to being cold, being hot, sweating. I'm trying to break the adults back in again. So,
Yeah.
they've actually been asking for it. So, we've had a mixed group. It's gonna be too cold out. I'm like, you're gonna sweat.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you'll be taking layers off. So.
How about you shut the fuck up?
I know. Well, hey, everybody's. But whatever.
Yeah, Gina may not say that in class, but I definitely will.
I have my moments. We're both different. I think Jimmy's seen both of us lose our shit.
I think I have, yeah. I think I have. I feel like I have.
At different times.
Yeah.
And it's different for both of us.
It's very different when we both lose our shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's what makes it funny.
People say like when I lose it, especially on the athletes, it's like you don't even realize it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
You're just kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that in itself, just getting out and even if you're going to sit outside and wake up first thing and even get a nice meditation in, that morning meditation, I think that 10 or 20 minutes of getting that sun on your skin is so important.
The dogs do
It
that.
actually makes you feel really good. They always do that.
Yeah.
They actually they do that.
You get right on that deck and just lay there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty jelly.
Well, I mean, I think we covered.
Yeah, I'd
Did
say
you wanna
that's.
say-
I mean, like it's just that simple, but it's also that important. Get your vitamin D exposure. Get out and move.
And also too, vitamin D is a fat soluble vitamin, so we would want to take it with fat. We want to take it with something fatty.
How else could people get their vitamin D? And some fat.
Are you?
In the EFAs.
Oh, right, in the Prestige.
Yeah,
EFAs,
shameless plug. Prestige Labs. EFAs.
And that's actually why Dr. Kashi created it that way, so that you get your vitamin D and you have your essential fatty acids at the same time. Yes.
I thought we were going for like a dirty joke.
I was waiting for that. I was actually, because I'm like, he didn't like give me the heads up before we started. So
Chess, not checkers. See?
looking at him.
I'm in all your fucking
Like what?
heads right now.
Yeah.
Free real estate. You guys are expecting me to make a dirty joke, and I'm not. It's causing a lot of tension and anxiety. I can feel it. What'd you expect me to say? Vitamin D's nuts?
I don't know what you're
Well, I
going to
said
say.
it.
There
I
you
said
go.
it.
I
There
was
you go.
concerned
We
for
can
a
sprinkle
second.
that one in. Now we can wrap up the episode.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I think that pretty much wraps up everything we were going to talk about today. Anybody out there looking to that's really serious about like getting into sports performance and training, we have a couple spots open for our summer internship. If you want to apply for that, you could reach out to Destroyer at Overdrive Fitness. I'm kidding.
I'll officially judge everybody.
Well, Jimmy and Anthony will be here
Yeah.
this summer. I think
Anthony,
their plates will be
AKA
full in a good way. It'll be good. Yeah.
We're not going to call him Anthony, though.
Oh,
We got to call him by
we
his
don't
name.
have a nickname for Jimmy.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Sunshine?
kidding. Yeah.
We'll think about that one then. We don't have one for Jimmy yet.
Wes Welker.
I'll take that.
Something
I'll take
something Fast and Furious based. We gotta.
Boswell. You gotta start talking with a southern accent now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can do a southern accent. I'll have to practice. Yeah.
I can't believe they called Bow Wow Twinkie in that movie.
Oh my god.
When I watched it again, I was like, what? How did I miss that? Anyway,
Greatest movie franchise of all time.
hell yeah. No, don't even get me started. We'll be on here for another 30 minutes. Like, I already love the movie Point Break, and then they made
Yo,
Fast
that's
and Furious.
Oh
Like,
my
it's
gosh.
exactly Point Break.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Honestly, imagine Keanu Reeves in Fast and Furious franchise. He's got to make an appearance at some point while he's
Oh
alive.
my
Yeah.
god.
I feel like they're gonna keep making them
That-
to the point where that's just.
Yeah. They're on,
Well, they should.
They're on contract for like 3 or 4 more movies.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
really?
definitely a 10 coming out.
Yeah,
And then there's going to be
definitely a 10.
another Hobbs and Shaw.
Which I like that movie, by the way. I thought that was a great movie.
You got Cheetah Lake Tokyo Drift. It's
Yeah.
it's a one-off. It's like a spin-off.
Yeah.
So,
I love
Well-
that it was in Samoa.
yes.
The part where The Rock holds on to the helicopter from the truck.
Yeah.
so it doesn't fly away. Is
Yeah, amazing.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a superhero.
I was like, oh,
movie.
that's why we do pec flies.
yeah, right? Yeah, exactly.
So I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact: former Jets linebacker was in that movie.
Who?
Josh Mauga.
When did he play for the Jets?
He played for the Jets late 2000s, early 2010.
All right. Okay.
Like
all right.
2011, 2013, something like that. And then he played for the Chiefs after
Is
that.
he Samoan?
Yep.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
That's
He
cool.
played Timo in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the brothers.
Yeah.
Or cousins, one of those.
Yeah, they're all huge.
Yeah.
They're all huge. The Samoans.
I
I love that they brought the haka in,
hell yeah.
kind of like, you know.
Mm. Yeah, that's cool.
That's how that was the first thing we did right before I read our wedding vows.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't have been surprised if that happened, something like
We
it.
gotta get
I don't
that on
know.
video.
My brother would have been right in there too.
He would have been
like,
lighting
I don't
the
know
torch.
what we're doing, buddy. Along with the scroll that was like 10 feet long, and he started reading off of it.
Your mom would have shit herself, and your dad would have been like speechless.
I'd be like, Teddy, I don't know what you were doing there. I don't know.
So yeah, I think that's pretty solid. Maybe next episode we'll talk about how Fast and Furious ties into everything. in
Okay.
life.
Well, there we go. And we can have Jimmy on for that one too.
The
Yeah.
workout you can do
Yeah.
to grab onto a missile underwater.
Hey.
Make sure it doesn't move too
Now we
quick.
just gotta, get our landlord to agree to building a pool out there. And
So we can test it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
The deep end and work.
And if you tell him your vision, maybe he'll pay for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know. I mean,
Well, he has a paving company, so he also lives a quarter mile at a time.
this is true.
Yeah.
And about a quarter mile away.
Put 'em out of the
Yeah.
way. There you go. It all lines up. Stars align.
Boom. We're meant to be here. So yeah, that wraps up this week's episode of Overdrive AF. Don't forget, we spoke highly about the importance of getting outside and getting some vitamin D, but if you need an extra boost in that, check out the EFAs from Prestige Labs. And then stay tuned to our Instagram and Facebook for a tutorial on how to eat a cupcake like an alpha male gentleman. All right? So we'll catch you guys next week on another episode of Overdrive AF.